Welcome to a quick update. We're going to take a look at those 3 hives that we helped last time to see how they're doing. And it is the 30th of April and it's like 20 degrees outside. It feels like June, even though it's late spring. It should be a lot colder than it is, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do these warm days. So we're going to see how they have been faring. I've actually opened them up and I have looked into them, and this one still, the queen is there and she hasn't begun laying eggs just yet. We're going to take a look at that one also, because that one is missing a queen, I think, and the same goes with that one. So this is the first hive and still a bit of activity, and I was not able to locate the queen, but we're going to see that we have signs of her exiting, so we're going to take a look at that. So as we can see here, we actually have a queen cell right there. That means that they have begun creating a new queen, and we are going to have to wait to see if she exits and if she's okay, and then we can return and hopefully there will be a new queen in this hive. But as for now, there's nothing much to do than just wait. If this one fails, the plan is to give them another frame of eggs. You can see on the cell that you have a bunch of bees always tending to it, making sure that it is intact and that the queen that is being created in here is going to hatch okay. So we just have to trust them, and hopefully we will have a little queen here soon. So hive number 2 is a whole other story than hive number 1. We do not have a queen cell in this one, and we're going to see if we can find some signs of the queen exiting and if she's okay. Last time we visited, we were a bit unsure if the queen had actually emerged or if she was okay. So what we did was that we gave this hive some eggs and larvae from another hive in order to see if they were going to make a new queen or a new queen cell. We're going to see if we can find a queen cell such as that one, but here's one of those frames that we gave, and we can see by the pattern here that most larvae exited okay, and some are still in and on their way of getting out. And there actually are a few that are on their way out, so let's take a look. Right there. Let's see. Get them to move. There we have her. She's actually eating her way out of the cells right now. Let's see if we can get a better image, because that one is trying to block our view. There we go. Maybe. Yes. So that's one. Let's see if we can find another one. So here is one. It's just on its way out, and she just emerged. Newly born, a bit of gray hair, fresh out into the world. Hello. Let's see if we have another one. And here we have one. We can see her head just sticking out, barely. She's on her way out. She has to literally claw herself out into the world. And then she's going to live here for a couple of weeks, helping new bees, creating honey, making the world flourish. Such a small creature, such an amazing big world. And the thing is that even though we might not see the queen, they might have a queen, because this is one of the warmest days yet, which means that the queen might be out out about flying and trying to mate. So maybe she will be back in a couple of days. But anyways, here we can see that the bees are thriving here. Look at this one in the middle. It's making in the bee dance. It's telling all the other bees where the food is. So let's see, there we go. It's running around and it's buzzing and it's shaking back and forth and it's going around in circles, just like that. And this is really amazing because the duration of the dance is the equivalent of the amount of time it takes to fly to the location, and the direction of the dance tells the other bees where to fly. So she's actually talking to her sisters right now with this dance. Isn't that just amazing? And if we zoom out, we can see that that type of communication is happening all over the frame. We got one over there. We got, let's see, can we see another one? There, I think we do have one. And over there. And as you can see, they are really excited once they find a place where you have some nectar. That one over there telling the others where to go. Such a small world. Okay, so we're still in hive number 2, and here we actually found something that tells us that they most likely failed in rearing a new queen. Right about here, let's see, let's move them. We can see that they are trying to build a new queen cell, but they're missing eggs. So this tells me that there's a chance that the queen did not make it, and we're going to give them new eggs in order for them to create a new queen. So it's going to be another about 2 weeks to wait with this hive until they have a queen, hopefully. All right, it's sad, but it happens from time to time. As we can see, they are trying to make a new nest here for an egg, but they need an egg and they need a fertilized egg, so we're going to give it to them from another hive. And while I was looking for eggs in another hive, I was able to locate this beauty. So we were able to locate a frame with eggs, and you can see the egg just in the middle here. If you look really close, you can see the small white dots in the middle of these cells. They can be hard to spot. Sometimes it is easy depending on the coloring of the wax. Sometimes it's a bit harder. But here we have a bunch of eggs, and the idea now is that we're going to give it to the hive, and then they will be able to create a new queen. So we will see in a couple of weeks. And finally, we arrive at the third hive, and in this one we are quite certain that we actually have a queen because we saw her last time. So let's see if we can find her and see if she has mated yet. And here we can see all the signs of queens emerging in the past, and I think I saw her just a second ago, but she's very fast, so let's see if we can find her. And there we have her. She's really fast and she really likes to run away, and by the looks of it, Oh, she just turned the corner. Let's see. Oh, there she is again. And there we go. By the looks of it, she's not mated yet. Way too small for that. Hopefully she will be able to mate these next coming days, because it is really warm, and when it is warm like that, she is able to fly out there and look for drones up in the sky, and the drones, they gather in clusters and then they chase her, and the first one who catches her gets to mate with her. And then she returns and spends the rest of her life, unless she swarms, in the hive. And we just lost her again. Maybe she's on the other side. Let's just return this frame into its hive after this beautiful shot right here. So that is it for today. We might get back in a couple of weeks to check and see if the queen in this hive, if she has begun laying eggs, or if the other hives were able to make new queens, or if they actually had a queen that just was out mating. We just have to wait and see. Patience is really the name of the game, but for now, until next time, enjoy and bye.